Hello, good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel SalesforceFighters. Today's start Salesforce developers interview questions. Very important video. Start the questions. Does the ID of the records will change if we undelete the deleted records? The ID fields is generated at the time records creations will never change. Next questions. Admin grant a user's board permission including the view all data and modify all da- data. However, the users is still unable to access or modify certain fields on records. Can you explain why this might be happening? We all modify all permission don't override feeds. Security users must still have feeds permission to reads or edit each feeds on object. Next questions. The IT department want to ensure that all Salesforce users to the standard. Naming the conventions for accounts records. How would you enforce this naming conventions? By using validations rules, compare the user's inter name agent, the predefined naming conventions criteria. Next questions. Users A has 10 his one records of accounts. Users B has 30 records of all accounts. User C enables to see any of the records and not able to the see even tab of object. Note they are all in same profiles. Tab hidden, OWD private, permission set first tab is visible assigned to users A and users B. Permission set to view all assigned to users B. Next questions. Users has a object level crowd access in his profile for contract object even he cannot delete the contract records. What is the reason? He should have a system permission in the profile level, delete active contracts, set up permission user profile system permission contract the delete activated contract. Next questions. You users want to delete 14,000 records but do not want to anyone to recover them. How can you achieve it? To delete bulk records permanently, we can use hard delete to enables this go to users profile and enables bulk API hard delete and use tools like the data loaders to hard deletes. Data in data loader setting check enables bulk API and enables hard deletes. Next questions. Your team has noticed that some important fields update on the accounts object needs to be monitors with old value and new values. How can you achieve that? We can enable fields tracking the history for the fields for which we want to the track old and new values. Next questions. The service request object has to feed service type of priority levels to the priority levels feeds option vary based on the selected service type. How can you achieve that? We can achieve this requirement using the dependent pick list. Next question. I have 3 batch classes and while running them, how can I ensure that they don't overlap with each others? We can use finish methods of each batch class to start the next batch class after the current on complete. Next question. It is a possible to the modify deactivated triggers in productions? No, we cannot directly modify for deactivated triggers in productions. Next questions. In Apex class, annotated with the sharing which contain SQL query and accounts with custom feeds status. What errors will occur if users without access to this feeds attempt to run codes. With sharing keywords enforce only records level security. Feeds level security will not be enforced automatically unless said complicity specified. So in this will not get any errors. Next questions: if users is frozen and an emails alert is associated with their the email address will be they still receive the mails. Freezing users only prevent them from the login into the Salesforce. It does not stop email alert from the being sent to them. Next question: if I want to the perform DML both users and accounts object with the same flow, how to avoid mixed DML errors in the flow? By using the schedule path, we can do any one of the DML in this path. We can avoid the mixed DML expectations. Next questions: I have to the compounds which are the unrelated to each others. If I want to pass data from one compounds to another, how will you do that? To handle the communication between two unrelated compounds, Lightning messages service in this ideal solutions. Next questions: if I have 10,000 records and my batch size is 200, how many batch will run? Batch no number of the records, batch size 10 to 200, batch 15 batch will be run. Next question is code written is asynchronous. Windows by default execute in users mode or system mode. Anonymous Windows by default execute in the users mode. Next question: how will you access the private method in text classes? By annotating the methods with text visibles. Next question: fetch account that do not have any related contact opportunity. Select ID name from accounts where ID not in the select accounts from contact and ID not in select the accounts from opportunity. Next question: fetch all cases associated with contact where the case owner in HO. Select ID, case number, owner name, contact ID, contact task name from case where the contact ID is equal to null and owner is active is equal to true. Thank you friends, very important video. Bye, take care.